Which habit has given you astronomical benefits in your life? Living below my means. When I was married, my ex-wife was an online shopping addict. We were in massive debt, never paid rent on time, got the power cut a few times. Yet we had Amazon packages arriving nearly every day. She had multiple payday loans. She even took the car that was paid off and put a title loan on it. Today, she is someone else's problem. She remarried. I'm living below my means for the past 7 years now. I haven't had to ask anyone for help making my bills. I've had savings that I haven't had to dip into to make rent. There are no past due bills that arrive in my mailbox. It's great. When I was 13, I told myself that I'll do 20 push-ups a day. 4 years later, and the exercise changed a chubby kid to someone who can run a half marathon. Exercise is a glitch exactly because it's effective. Advice for someone with poor upper body strength? Knee push-ups or wall push-ups. D. Putting money into savings automatically out of the paycheck. This means you save and never actually see the saved money. This helps in not spending it. I'll add to this. Something that helped me was opening a savings account with a different financial institution than the one I use for my everyday checking. This made savings feel properly separate from my normal spending money, and also took away my ability to instantly move money from savings back into checking for an emergency that wasn't really one. We do the same. The savings account is at our broker and the checking account is at a bank. The having to explicitly do the transfer makes it much easier not to spend the savings account. Learning to read swiftly, with comprehension. It has made my life so much easier. I can find things quickly, learn swiftly and explain things to others in a glance. As a person who does software implementation and training for a living, I read a lot, and to do it quickly means I can get a lot done in 40 hours, which means I get more free time. Is there a method you do your swift reading with that you can explain so someone else can learn? I used to be an avid reader, but my partner reads slowly, and it prevents him from reading, even though he really enjoys it. Quitting alcohol. So underrated comment. Drinking plenty of water. Amazing how people don't drink enough water and consume tons of Coke/Mountain Dew/etc. I drink plenty of water too because I don't want to end up having a kidney stone. I have had multiple kidney stones and ended up getting surgery to remove them. Now I have to drink 4 liters of water per day. Do you know how hard it is to actually drink 4 liters per day? 0/10 would not recommend. Flossing. Healthy gum saves a ton on dentists. Later on in life pass that feel of dentist clean. Yeah. So what, it takes like 1 minute per day and it has extremely good results for the rest of your life. I can't believe I spent so many years of my life not flossing and thinking it was annoying. Then one night I had pizza for dinner and could feel that there was food in my teeth. I decided to floss, and I was a little buzzed and pulled the mirror towards me so I could really see the amount of food that came out from between my teeth. I was shocked and slightly mortified. I flossed every single night since then, years at this point. Now I honestly don't think I could fall asleep without doing it. Just knowing there was food stuck. Ugh. Exercise. Exercise 2x. Exercise 2x. Talking to strangers. This has led to jobs, friends, girlfriends, and tons of interesting conversations. Jobs. This happened to us. I was standing in line with my husband to go into a museum once, and I struck up a friendly conversation with an older German couple next to us. Cracked a few jokes, just shooting the speep waiting for this place to open. The guy mentioned that he was down where we were for vacation and business, since he was recruiting engineers in the area for his company. My husband is exactly the type of engineer he was looking for, and had been having trouble finding work in our area. They chatted interview stuff while we're in line, exchanged contact info, and my husband was hired within the week. That friendly conversation with strangers changed our lives. Always chat with people You really never know. Networking is so important. Right. Most lead nowhere. Some can be life-changing. Cognitive behavioral therapy exercises. It's not easy, but the results are worth it. Could you give a couple of examples? I watched this video on dopamine fasting, and while it is a bit extreme for me to attempt right now, I made an easier version for myself. If I have a sudden craving for something I know I shouldn't need, for this example, I will use chili cheese fries, because at one point, it was a habit I would take out a piece of paper and write answers a series of questions first. 1. What am I craving? CC fries. 2. Where do I feel the craving? In my jaw, I guess, because I'm clenching my teeth. 3. What happened right before the craving? Job assigned me a task I wasn't trained for and shouldn't have to do. 4. What did that occurrence actually make me feel? Well, pissed off, scared I'm gonna fail at this task, generally stressed. 5. What are some alternatives to help ease the negative feeling? I could call my friend and bitch about work. My friend always makes me laugh. 6. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna eat some chili cheese fries because I still want them. Sometimes the delay in satiating the craving makes it go away on its own. Sometimes the fries just taste better because I'm concentrating on their healing power instead of what made me mad enough to eat them in the first place. But after you do this a few times, your subconscious starts supplying healthier alternatives to your cravings and gives you more control over your reactionary emotions, trauma-based coping mechanisms, and negative thought patterns. I'm sober since November. I have chili cheese fries once every 3 months or so. Making people laugh. I have a lot of very happy memories with some incredible people because of it. Definitely sounds like an easy win. Hey. That's my name. Wearing sunscreen daily since I was a teenager. I'm 40 now, and my skin is still incredible, and I do not look my age. Same. Skin basically stopped still in time. Best thing I ever did for my appearance. Though I imagine, if a person smoked they'd negate a lot of it. Oh yeah. That's terrible for your skin and the rest of you. Insatiable curiosity. About what? I was having a bad day today. So I decided to create Reddit, and they gave me a cute free award. I wasn't expecting your comment, and you made me laugh. I don't really know what awards are for, but I suppose they are good, hahaha. Here it goes. Spend a little time studying each day, particularly the things that people are willing to pay a lot for. Running every day. Creating a morning routine. I used to find it so hard to get up in the morning. I started it because I was really tired of staying in bed all day when I was going through a particularly long low period. I wanted to do something about it. Now I happily get up way earlier, fix myself a cup of green tea, listen to a podcast until I'm finished, and then do some yoga. Morning times are now my me times. I noticed it makes me way more productive, and even if I do nothing after that I still feel accomplished, like at least I got up, did something. It's the small things. 20 minutes of exercise. When I wake up, I feel really groggy when I first get up, and a little bit of exercise completely fixes that. It also gives me an appetite in the morning, so I want breakfast. 10/10ths would recommend. I feel like I want to die for the first 2 hours of every day, and if I added exercise too, that I'm pretty sure I'd make that feeling a reality. You do you though. Be sure I'm judging you pettily while watching you jog or whatever from the bus on my way to work. Your body also can become dehydrated overnight, so try drinking a glass or 2 of water. First few days, week might be a struggle, but it's definitely worth it. Stop caring what other people think. Stop trying to make other people like you. Seriously. The only person who has to wake up in your bed tomorrow is you. Make sure that person is who you're making like you. You can do great, amazing things, but only if you're willing to set out on your own journey and do things your way. Investing in stocks. I love a good set of chicken stock cubes. Maggie and Noel serve well.